Travis here with Stevens Truck Power. Today we've got a charge air cooler off a Peterbilt, I think, but we're going to show you how we pressure check these. Normally we do them in the truck. This one we happen to remove, and kind of an afterthought that we did pressure check it, put a different one on, but we wanted to save it and show you on a video. We have these, I guess it's a homemade tool. You can buy these. Don't ask me where, they're around, but we made these. Just some pipe, welded up the ends, and then there's a bead right here welded around to keep the clamp from sliding off under pressure. So that's the cap end, and then the other end is kind of the same sort of deal, but then we've got a regulator on that end also, so to keep it from getting too much. So we'll cap these up real quick and then I'll show you. It doesn't matter what side's what. You can just put it on there. So as the there we go. You just run the clamp down. And this side. Like so. Just like so, and then you hook your air pressure to it. The reason we've got the regulator on there, if you didn't know, but you can't overpressure these and break them anyway. The typical charge air cooler or the typical truck system will go anywhere from 30 pounds to 45 pounds, depending upon what you're running. So we'll pressure this up to about 30-35 pounds. That way we don't blow it up. There is a leak, that should be plenty of pressure to find that leak. We'll go ahead and hook that air hose up. Now this one has a big hole in it, which we know, so we'll show you that. And it bleeds off pretty fast. Just put a little bit of constant air to it so that I can find that hole. That way you can feel that with your hand. Some you can't, some you'll want a squirt bottle to try and fill. There's something good to note, that these do leak a little bit even when they're good. So just because there's a little bit of a leak doesn't mean it's bad. There is a spec for these. I believe it can't leak more than 5 pounds in 15 seconds. And so another reason why you want a gauge on there, so that you can check that and make sure, because you know these are expensive. You don't want to charge the customer for something he doesn't necessarily need. But this one has a gaping hole, as you can hear, so we ended up changing that out. But yeah, something you can do good on the truck. Don't need it off. It's a quick thing to do, especially if you're having power problems, even heating problems. A lot of people don't realize, but leaking air to air will cause the truck to heat a little bit. Won't be excessive, but it will run probably 10 to 12 degrees hotter than normal. So that's something good to gauge. So it's easy to check on the truck if you got either a homemade tool or find yourself some and buy some. But good troubleshooting step to look for power problems and heating problems.